that ass, 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 that ass. She bad, she bad, she bad, she bad. Invasion of Privacy, Cardi B. What? This album was interesting. It was good actually. I enjoyed listening to it. I think I've listened to it probably 3 times through now, and it's pretty good honestly. So I'm just gonna go through it. Yeah, Get Up 10. Get Up 10 was the first opening track. It's a little forgettable if you're listening to it as like a single, but honestly, it works well as an opening track. I think, she goes in, there's a pretty simple beat in the background, but she's rapping along with it, rapping. Most of it is just like, there's not really a verse or a chorus to it. There's something at the end. I don't really know the musical name for it, but it's kind of like push me down 9 times. I'll get up 10. I'll get up 10. So that was pretty cool. And she had some bars in here. I like the one I picked out and wrote down here, like, you're going to have to learn to hold the gun or hold your tongue. I'm like, I liked that line. But yeah, that's kind of going to be a theme throughout the entire album is her, I don't know, maybe having a simpler beat in the background, but she's actually pretty good at rapping. I never thought throughout the whole album, I was like, she's kind of falling short this song. But yeah, a lot of the songs are just like, man, it sounds pretty good. It's not very deep. She doesn't take it. I'll point out some songs where she does take it a little further and kind of has a little bit of a storyline and a bit of her life. But for the most part, it sounds pretty good. Second song, Drip. Slightly interesting beat. I didn't have a lot to say about this song, except this is the first time we actually see a feature on the album. It's Migos, and there's like 3 people rapping. I don't know a whole lot I probably do need to listen to Migos, but there's like 3 other guys rapping on it. They were okay. I'll talk about the features later, but yeah, this is not the best song on the album. A little, it's a pretty strong song. I'm trying to think of what it goes like. It's like, come through, drip it, drip, drip. That's actually pretty catchy. I'll be honest. It's a catchy song. It doesn't actually, well, I say it's catchy, but it's catchy when I listen to it, but it doesn't stick with me. It's interesting. When I'm listening to it, I'm like, ooh, drip, drip, come through, drip it, drip, drip. Yeah, ice. That was pretty good. The third one, I have no idea how to pronounce this. Bickenhead. All I'm saying, ladies, is don't pop that pussy as much as she says to. I think it's probably going to get you into some trouble. You won't like it. Don't pop the pussy in church. She says pop the pussy in church. I don't think we should pop the pussy in church. Just saying. That's just my personal opinion. Pop the pussy at work, maybe. But in church, leave it alone just a little bit. Yeah, this is probably one of the most forgettable songs. I honestly couldn't tell you how it goes right now. It's okay. I was kind of just going for a meme there because I don't really remember what the song was like, despite the fact I listened to it multiple times. So, again, even with the forgettable songs, again, I said that she doesn't really fall short on her rhythm and her rap, and she's pretty good at rapping. So, yeah, not bad. Bodak Yellow. I don't get this song. Like, it's good. Again, most of the songs on this album, I'll point out when I don't really like them. Like, Big and Head was a little below average. But Bodak Yellow sounds nice. I don't understand why this song has 500 million views on its YouTube video. That's insane. Especially in this album. She probably released that as a single, now that I think about it. But in this album, it's not the best. I would say maybe the 4th or 5th best song out of 12. It sounds nice, and I think the reason that it did get this large was that she had like I make money moves. It's kind of a very repeatable song, and it's probably just one of those like pop. Once it catches on, like the pop culture, it catches on. Somebody starts listening to it, then like 10 people, then it's a popular thing, so other people start listening to it. I think the fact that it got popular really propelled it, but it's middle road for this. Again, I said it's probably the 5th best in the album out of 12, and I stand by that. I don't understand why it's, this is probably going to be the one So if you like Bodak Yellow, listen to the album, seriously, because I genuinely don't think that it's one of the best songs on the album. So you might be in for a good surprise. Be Careful. Be Careful is the first time that she kind of slows down. We see a softer side of Cardi B. She says, be careful with me. It's not a threat. It's a warning. And she's like, my heart is like a, she says it's fragile. It's like a box with fragile marked on it. I think that's the rhyme she says. It's the first time she kind of opens up and shows really any emotion except for like hard, bad bitch stripping in the club. It's a nice song. I would put it on the top 5 again. I think Be Careful is above Bodak Yellow in my opinion. And the beat on this one is, I think this is probably the first beat that I'm like, ooh, I can vibe to this, bump, 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 be careful with me. Yeah, it's catchy. It's a catchy song. And she goes a little deeper with it. So 2 good things about it. Again, her rapping was pretty on point. Best Life. Oh, this is the one with Chance. This is a fun one. It's upbeat. Again, I can't remember it. This one, when I'm listening to it, it's a bit like Drip. I can't really, it doesn't stick with me, but when I'm listening to it, I'm like, yeah, Chance the Rapper, you gotta like Chance the Rapper. Like, if you don't like Chance the Rapper, it's because he's popular, isn't it? It's because he's popular. I don't know. But yeah, Best Life, honestly, I thought when I was listening to this, because I really like Chance the Rapper, I thought I'm gonna want to hear more of Chance the Rapper, and I'm not really gonna like when Cardi B comes in. But I was surprised. I was like, hey, I don't really mind that Chance the Rapper's going away because I get to listen to some Cardi B. So that's a good sign. If I'm being one hundo, I like it. This is the highlight of the album. I Like It is so good. Yeah, I like it like that. It's so catchy. In my opinion, this is the highlight of the song. It's like, I do have one complaint about the song. It's so catchy. I really like Cardi's part on it. It's like da 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 da. Oh yeah, I like it like that. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, I like it like that. But my one complaint is with Bad Bunny and J Balvin's verse. I don't mind when there is a foreign language in a song. In fact, I think it elevates a lot of songs. I think it's an interesting sound. It mixes things up, but these are too long, and there's 2 of them. So like half the song is in a different language, and I think if those verses, or at least one of them, or maybe half of one of them, or maybe half of both of them were in Spanish, I believe that's the language. I'm pretty sure it might be like Portuguese or something, but yeah, if there was just less Spanish, this would be a really good song because it's so upbeat and it has kind of a mariachi sound to it, and it's strange, and it's taking a risk in a beat. I like that. I like that a lot, and it works off. The risk definitely pays off. So, give me another. Ring. We went from an extremely high in this album to an extremely low in this album. Ring isn't so much of a bad song. It's just kind of boring. This is a little bit of opening up again. It's certainly not as good as Be Careful. Be Careful was, I don't know, it was catchy and it meant something. This one is, again, it's boring. Nothing sticks with me with it, and I don't know. Moneybag. This one's good too. This one's catchy. This one is the Mount Moon remix. Yeah, from Pokemon Red, Fire Red and Leaf Green. That's what I wrote down because it does sound. Listen to the Mount Moon music. You just look up. I think it's like a 30-minute video. Look up Mount Moon music for Fire Red and Leaf Green. Then listen to the beat of Moneybag. It just reminds me. It's like bum bum. Bum. I don't know. It's very 8-bit. It almost reminds me of Broccoli, because Broccoli had that very retro gaming sound, like the do 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 do. And this one does sound like a retro gaming song as well. So it's a very nice beat, and honestly, maybe second best on the album for me. She's good at making like these upbeat songs. Moneybag. I also remember. I can't think of any off. Let me see if I wrote down any. Oh, the walking wish list line. That was pretty clever for me. He can tell from the front that I got ass on the back. That one was really funny. I liked that line a lot. It was good from start to finish. I wrote that down, and I think it's true. Good from start to finish. Again, her rapping. This is a very rap heavy song right there. So, second best on the album in my opinion. She bad. Oh my gosh. She bad. 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 Gucci bag. Gucci bag. I don't want to like this song, but I do. This one gets stuck in my head more than any other song on this album, and I hate it. But I like it at the same time. But that's literally like the whole song. Well, not the whole song. There's in my opinion, they do it too much, but it works. It just works. They say she bad, and then like Gucci bag, she ain't mad, yeah she glad. It's like, I hate to love this song, but it's so catchy. Oh boy, yeah, that one. It's certainly interesting. And the last song, I thought there were two. Oh yeah, I think I got a little mixed up with my writing. Through Your Phone. I'm trying to think of Through Your Phone. I remember this one being pretty good. I have this weird thing, and this is kind of why I don't like Ring as well, because that's why I kind of think it's a low point. If they talk about social media or phones or like electronics in a song, it becomes like cheap to me. It feels wrong and like plastic, and it takes me out of the song a little, but this works a little. Again, this is the second time in the album that I think she effectively opens up and gets a little deeper. She talks about her boyfriend or someone cheating on her, and it's kind of sad actually. But and she's talking about how she's hurt. You know, with Be Careful, it was like be careful with me, and in this one she's actually getting hurt and showing that she is fragile. So it's pretty cool. Last song on the album. This one, I like hearing SZA on that. This is one of the only, I like Chance. I sort of liked the features on I Like It Like That. Yeah, I like it. I like it. No, I like it like that. And then I like the SZA. Now, I don't know if I'm just familiar with those. Oh, I do want to say something about Barty or Cardi. Oh, I skipped over Barty or Cardi. Oh boy, but I'll go back to that one. Yeah, I do. It was pretty good. It was nice hearing like two bad bitches in the same song. I really liked both of these artists, and I think their personalities and their images and they really complemented each other, and they made actually a pretty good song with I Do. So yeah, I definitely like that. Let's go back to Barty or Cardi because I got some stuff to say. Why is 21 Savage in this song? He's so boring when he raps. He literally reminds me of Shy Ronnie from SNL. He goes like, "You made me want to party with a savage." I can't even say it without laughing because this is actually what he sounds like. And he tried to have bars on this verse, and it did not work, and it just fell so flat. "You made me want to party with a savage," and I'm like, get back to the Cardi B verses. Like Yeah, 21 Savage, easily my least favorite feature on this album. He did not perform, and that was even with the Ring feature. The Ring feature wasn't bad. Again, just kind of a boring song, honestly. The feature wasn't bad. But 21 Savage, just such a boring guy. When he's rapping, he literally sounds like he's falling asleep while he's rapping, and he's bored of rapping the whole time. But that's pretty much like overview of the album. I thought Cardi was great. I seriously, I did not have high expectations for this album going in, which I don't know why I didn't have high expectations, but it went above and beyond my expectations. There's some really catchy songs in here. I like it. Be Careful. The one with Chance. Again, it doesn't stick with me, but while I listen to it, it's pretty good. Moneybag. Pretty good. Bodak Yellow is it's nice. I Do is good. Through Your Phone's pretty good. Like, they're just some really solid albums. If I had to give it 1 out of 10, which I don't know if I'm going to rate these reviews in a 1 out of 10 to scale in the future, but if I had to rate it 1 out of 10, that's kind of on the spot. I'm thinking 6.5 maybe? There's some duds, and the overall a big thing with this and saying it's 6.5 is that it's a pretty rap heavy album. There's not an overarching theme of the album. She doesn't go super deep into a lot of these songs, but it is a very catchy album, and I think she did a pretty good job. I like the album. She did fall, and another thing that keeps it from being like a 7 or an 8 is the features. Man, if they were just bringing her down. Really, they were just bringing her down, and I think she would have done so much better without them. So anything else? I don't think so. So this album is actually in collaboration with a website called Outsource, and if you head over to their channel, the link is going to be in the doobly-doo. I don't say that, but who was that? That was like PBS Idea Channel. But yeah, their link is going to be in the description. They do a lot of movie reviews, a lot of reviews and like articles and blog articles. So there are a lot of people that I personally know writing for it. So it's actually really cool to see them writing and getting their voice out there. And it's a lot of really creative people. Trust me, they're hardworking, creative people. So I'm doing this for Outsource. It's going to be pretty fun. And thanks for watching. Hopefully you like their stuff over there and you like what you saw and you like me. I need to be liked. Please. Go ahead and smash that like button.